So, not doing a road trip because we're already drove it. So, Anglesey. We're on Anglesey, and this video, we managed to just survive Storm Betty. One of the most interesting campsites I've ever been to. Talk about catering for your dog. It was an amazing. If we had a dog, that would be the place we'd go. I mean, I've never seen a restaurant that's got a dog menu and encourages you to take your dogs. And the dog shower was awesome. Some of the most immaculate sight I've ever seen. So formal, so clean, so organised. No character, unfortunately, but really nice, friendly pub.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. And also, the other campsite we went to work out for was we went to see some pigs.
We did, called Sausage and Bacon.
Yes. So stay
And a
tuned
goat.
and then watch day 2 and day 3 and our tour of Anglesey. And Storm Betty is pounding us. All right, hey sausage, how you baking? Our YouTubers, so day 3 on our Wales Explorer. Jess is looking very beautiful, but a lot of that is, I think, makeup related. We did not have a good night's sleep last night, thanks to Storm Betty. But anyway, day 3. So it's 2:40, I think, in the morning, and Storm Betty is pounding us, is throwing the van all over the place. Glad we parked up in a campsite and didn't wild camp it, but it's really difficult to sleep in a wide side vehicle when the wind, it feels like it's going to lift us up at one point and the wind's coming up below us and the whole van is absolutely shaking. So Storm Betty, I think her name is giving us a kicking and it's difficult to sleep through. Morning. Well, we survived the night. Very little sleep. Storm Betty. One name to give a storm. And like Aunt Betty, the storm definitely was not. And it's still here, so we're not quite sure what we're going to do today. The van has been thrown around like anything. It was gusting up at one point, I think 50, 60 miles an hour. And it felt like the van was being lifted up and moved. It's not too bad now, it's quiet down a bit now, but yeah, when you're fast asleep and you feel the whole van rocking, and wasn't because of that. So yeah, bit of a bad night's sleep. Did you sleep okay? No. So even the mattress topper didn't help. It felt like at one point the van was actually going to rock over. Very slim chance, but and we're quite isolated here, so I'm glad we're not on the coast where we were yesterday, or wild camping where we were planning to wild camp right on the cliffs. So, and we were going to wild camp tonight, but I think for safety reasons, and we just don't know what the weather's doing. We've booked into another site. It's a very basic site. We'll do a quick tour of this place here. We had a meal last night, which was gorgeous. Yeah, the food was very nice. And really nice staff. Small. It's a small little pub. So definitely book if you're staying, even though there's only 5 pitches here. I guess there's a lot of people travel for the pub for food because it was full every day. Every table was reserved, so I'm glad we phoned ahead and booked a table. What did I have? I had the burger. Oh my God. Double stack burger. Was gorgeous. What did you have?
Mushroom, lentil and something.
There was no meat in it. And also the pub, there's a little shop there for essentials, not a huge amount. So we're going to check the facilities out and we're going to report on that. Last night we stayed at the Ring Caravan and Camping Place. One of the most neatest, smallest campsites we've ever stayed at. There was only 5 pitches, 2 bell tents, and I think they had some private rooms. But it was beautiful, nice little pub. And facilities were beautiful. They're porter cabin style. But you got your own room area.
Laundry thing, didn't it?
Laundry looked really nice as well, a dishwasher. We didn't really do much of a review because the weather was so bad.
Very windy at the moment because it's not very well.
I'm not very well. I'm tired because
I'm
we got hardly any sleep, and yeah, I've been whingy. Oh, and the one thing about this campsite that I'm well impressed about is they've got a doggy wash.
Oh, if you are a doggy person,
yeah,
it's like the dream site.
This is your site if you've got a dog.
It's got its own dog menu. They had house dog snacks, which I think you helped yourself to. Water with a little posh tap, with a little bowl for your dog.
Yeah.
It's got, you need to show them the dog washing point.
I've already recorded it.
It's actually nicer than the
showers, yeah.
I mean, the human showers were nice.
As the push button ones.
Level.
I hate the push button ones. Yeah, you got to push the button, hold it in, all that kind of stuff.
I don't know why people, when they shower, have to get the whole room.
Got the squeezy. You don't use the squeezy thing. It's got a squeezy thing. All right. Did you not leave it clean for the next person?
Yeah, it was already like a bath when I got in there.
So if you do follow Jess in the shower, she's the one that leaves it. I personally,
It was already like
I leave it as I would like to find it.
Oh, I left it as it was.
So you know, I squeegee it all out.
And the other
get a bit of dismestos, give it a good clean.
The ladies didn't lock.
I reckon it did. It just didn't know how to close it properly. Did you read the instructions where it says lift handle?
No, because I could do it in the unisex, but the ladies didn't lock.
So there you go. You're staying in the Ring. The unisex doesn't wash.
Or is everybody going home for the farmers market?
Yeah, we get there. It's not fucking packed up.
And the daddy tractors. I'll stop and we can watch them go past. Is anybody behind us?
This is it, they're coming out from here.
Thousands of them, Darren.
So we could have paid £10 to park near the castle because I'm too tight. I've driven out of the town for 4 minutes up a hill. At least we're going down the hill to the castle, but it's a bit of a hike. It's a 4-minute drive, so I'm not sure how long that's going to be a drive. A walk. Me and Jess is having a disagreement what this room's for. So I'm saying it's a toilet. So what do you think? Right, and that's, you'd have a little bit of plank of wood there, and your ablutions and bodily waste will fall down there, and because that's the outer wall, that's where they'd go. Jess seems to think they're a dumb waiter. Morning, day 4. So I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name of this campsite, but I will put it in text or links, etc. So, how did you sleep?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
So out last night, a fire pit, got a beautiful view of 2 pigs and a goat and some chickens.
And some
And
rabbits.
some rabbits. Well, the
some
rabbits
ponies.
are wild, and the ponies are not wild. But the rabbits were wild. They were not pet up rabbits.
There were some cows.
There was some Are we going to list every single animal that Jess can see from it?
On the farm.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll just turn the camera and you can see what we can see. There you go. That's not a bad view for the morning for your breakfast, is it? Looking at the hills.
Tell them the name of the pigs.
Jess, you tell them the name of the pigs.
No, because it's really cool.
Was it sausage and bacon?
Sausage and bacon, yeah.
If I had pigs, that's what I would call them, was sausage and bacon. And what's the name of the goat?
Morag.
Morag, there you go. Probably one of the most friendliest sites we've ever been on.
Sad story about Morag.
I'll tell the
She
story.
had a twin sister and she died 3 weeks ago. So Morag's really sad. So if you go and give her a cuddle, she wants to kiss you. I didn't let her kiss my face, but she did kiss my hands.
There you go. Anyone wanted to comment on why Jess is with me? She kisses goats. We know. So today's beautiful. Makes up for the rest of the couple of days. So we survived Storm Betty. Yesterday we went and explored a half-finished castle. Which
It's officially half finished.
it is officially half-finished. Yeah.
Up half finished.
But really worth it, actually. I don't think the website does it justice. The weather wasn't great, so we kind of fell upon it. We didn't plan it.
I learned lots.
What we originally planned to do was to come here, because Jess will be upset. What we originally planned to do was to go to a farmer market. So I let Jess plan this. All she had to do was get the address,
Which you did.
which I think what happened was the postcode she gave us was for a bridge. Now I think the actual venue was at the top of the bridge, and we ended up going all the way down under it. Unfortunately, I don't know what's on the DJI Pro, but let's just say my bottom was going like that. Yeah, you couldn't get a piece of paper between Millie and the houses either side, where you could just see all the locals looking at us going, what are you doing down here? We definitely should not have been down this road. It basically a road went under, was it the
The
Minai Bridge? There's 2 bridges in Anglesey. There's a big one and a little one.
When you
We
go
went
on the
under the little one,
website and it tells you to go to the farmer's market, the number 1 attraction is this bridge
which we saw
in the whole of Anglesey.
underneath it, which was underneath it. Yeah,
beautiful.
we didn't find the farmers market. We did see loads of tractors.
Yeah, there was a tractor rally.
Yeah, tractors rally. That's your day out in Anglesey. That's how the people on Anglesey party. They get on their tractors and they drive around. Apparently once a year it's a celebration or some sort of fair. Would not like to be behind them. Luckily we were going the other direction.
We saw them twice, didn't we?
Oh, and we found the best pub. If you want to do a proper local.
It's called the Bold Arms.
The Bold Arms. Yeah, really good food. We went into one pub which was very, very expensive, very classy.
It was lovely, but it was very expensive.
And then we went around the corner, proper local, local guys playing pool and darts. And I got a jumbo hot dog with beer, with chips. It was like 12 quid, wasn't it? So we bought all the details on there as well. But today, we're off to watch the football. Can't go anywhere without bumping into YouTubers and Instagrammers and, subscribers. Can you believe they're not here? They're away tonight, last night, and we came to stay just for one night, and we've been chatting on YouTube. And there you go, day 3 and 4 of our Wales adventures in Anglesey. We stayed at the Star, and we're not going to be able to pronounce Linda's place.
Somewhere else, which was amazing. It was the nicest site, and it was probably my favourite so far. Even though the first one had beautiful views, it was really, really friendly, wasn't it?
Yeah, and completely different. I've never stayed in a site with showers that were so big. Literally they were huge. There was only 2, and you had a shower and a toilet and a sink.
And a changing bit.
But there was a massive amount of space, definitely one of the biggest areas. And, they had the pigs, the sheep, etc. Every site we've been on had something different, really. But one of the most friendliest wardens we've ever met. Yeah. We also bumped into Craig and Judy from the Sometime Later Motorhome Travels. We'll put their details up. Give their channel a shout. Go and subscribe to them. Really nice couple. They ended up... Their van was on one of the campsites that we were staying in on the second night in Anglesey, but unfortunately they were away visiting some relatives, so they came to see us in Bangor the following day, and we didn't record much on Sunday. Sunday was a day of rest. We watched the England match and did very little on Sunday.
No, it was nice. It was needed.
And stayed in probably the worst site we've stayed in so far, so we're not even going to review it. We're not going to give a shout out. It was a nice wall thing. There's some pictures that we'll probably put here. But we didn't record a huge amount on Sunday. We were probably quite tired. And, you know, it was Sunday. Yeah, we just took a day off. Sorry. But we've kind of catch up on day... I've lost count of days now. That was 3, 4...
So
5 we took
Monday.
off. Yeah, so now it's Monday, and we've had a wonderful day.
It's
so
brilliant.
stay tuned
The best
for the day 5 video.